the Green Bay Packers' 27-18 victory over the Washington Commanders was even more commanding than the final score might indicate. From the opening kickoff, the Packers set the tone, playing with a level of intensity and focus that left little doubt about the outcome. Every drive, every tackle, and every play seemed to reinforce Green Bay's dominance, as they dictated the pace and style of the game from start to finish. Sporting their striking all-white winter warning uniforms, the Packers looked every bit the part of a team on a mission. The crisp, clean look of their uniforms mirrored their sharp execution on the field, and the visual impact was matched by their physical presence. The Commanders, by contrast, seemed to fade into the background, unable to match Green Bay's energy or precision. Right from the first snap, the Packers seized control. Their offensive line created massive running lanes and gave their quarterback ample time to survey the field. The Commanders' defense, usually known for its resilience, was left scrambling, unable to disrupt Green Bay's rhythm. The Packers' quarterback orchestrated drive after drive, picking apart the Washington secondary with pinpoint passes and smart decision-making. On offense, the Packers moved the ball with confidence and creativity, mixing in quick passes, powerful runs, and well-timed play action. Their receivers found open space, and the running backs powered through tackles, keeping the Commanders' defense guessing. Meanwhile, the Packers' defense was relentless, closing gaps, making tackles in the open field, and never allowing Washington to find a rhythm. The Commanders struggled mightily to move the chains, failing to secure a single first down in the entire first quarter. Green Bay's defensive front applied constant pressure, sacking the quarterback and forcing hurried throws. On third downs, the Packers' defense stood tall, shutting down any hope of momentum for Washington and setting the tone for the rest of the game. Each time the Packers' offense took the field, they methodically marched down and put points on the board. Their efficiency was demoralizing for the Commanders, who could only watch as Green Bay extended their lead. By the time the final whistle blew, the Packers had improved their record to 2-0, sending a clear message to the rest of the league. The atmosphere at Lambeaufield was electric. Fans filled the stands, waving flags and cheering with every big play. The energy was palpable as the crowd fed off the team's success and celebrated each touchdown and defensive stop. It was clear that this was a team and a fan base united in their pursuit of greatness. Head coach Matt LaFleur's game plan was executed to perfection. His play calling kept the Commanders off balance, and his leadership inspired confidence on both sides of the ball. The coaching staff's preparation was evident in every phase of the game, as the Packers built a lead that Washington simply couldn't overcome. For the Commanders, Lambeau Field has been a house of horrors. They haven't managed a win there since 1986, and this game only added to that long drought. The Packers' home field advantage was on full display, and the Commanders left Wisconsin still searching for answers. With this dominant win, the Packers sent a message to the entire NFL. They are a force to be reckoned with this season. Their blend of talent, preparation, and passion makes them a true contender, and if this performance is any indication, Green Bay fans have plenty to be excited about in the weeks ahead. JordanLove has transitioned from potential to production, showcasing poise and leadership. Once seen as a raw prospect waiting in the wings, Love has now stepped confidently into the spotlight, embracing the immense responsibility that comes with being the Green Bay Packers' starting quarterback. His journey has been one of patience, growth, and relentless work ethic, and now the results are speaking for themselves on the field. Against the Commanders, Love completed 19 of 31 passes for 292 yards and 2 touchdowns. Each throw was a testament to his growing confidence and command of the offense. He made quick decisions, delivered accurate passes, and kept the defense guessing with his ability to read coverages and adjust on the fly. His 113.9 passer rating and interception-free streak tied a franchise record. This level of efficiency is rare for a young quarterback, especially one still early in his starting career. Love's ability to protect the football while still pushing the ball downfield is a sign of maturity and high football IQ. Love's ability to distribute the ball and attack all field levels was impressive. He didn't just lock onto one target. Instead, he spread the ball around, making the defense cover every inch of the field. Whether it was a quick slant, a deep post, or a check down under duress, Love executed with precision. He connected with 5 receivers on 8 completions over 15 yards, demonstrating trust and precision. This willingness to involve multiple playmakers not only keeps defenses honest, but also builds chemistry and confidence within the receiving corps. Each big play energized the team and the crowd, fueling the Packers' momentum. Love's decisive reads and calm demeanor spread confidence throughout the team. His leadership is evident not just in his play, but in the way he communicates with teammates, keeps everyone focused, and never lets the moment get too big. The offense feeds off his energy and composure, especially in high-pressure situations. His synergy with receivers led to 2 90-plus-yard touchdown drives in the first half. These long, methodical drives showcased not only his arm talent, but also his ability to sustain drives, convert on third downs, and finish in the red zone. It's the kind of execution that championship teams are built on. Love's performance silenced doubters, proving the Packers' decision to move on from a Hall of Famer was wise. The pressure of following a legend is immense, but Love has handled it with grace, determination, and a relentless drive to improve. Each week, he's earning the trust of his coaches, teammates, and the passionate Green Bay faithful. The Packers have found their franchise quarterback in Love, whose ascent is thrilling to watch. As he continues to grow and lead, the future in Green Bay looks bright, with a new era of hope and excitement under center. JordanLove is not just filling big shoes, he's making his own mark, and the journey is only just beginning. Tucker Kraft emerged as a key offensive weapon for the Packers. The second-year tight end caught 6 passes for 124 yards and a touchdown. Kraft's performance was the best by a Packers tight end in a decade. His 57-yard catch-and-run set up the Packers' first touchdown. Kraft's size, speed, and power created matchup problems for the Commanders. His chemistry with JordanLove was evident, especially on third downs. Kraft's breakout game signals his potential to become a top NFL tight end. With Jayden Reed injured, Kraft's role in the offense will be crucial. Micah Parsons' impact went beyond the box score, disrupting Washington's offense. Despite only a half sack, Parsons' presence was a game-wrecking force. The Commanders focused on Parsons, creating opportunities for other Packers pass rushers. Parsons' relentless energy drew multiple holding penalties, stalling Washington's drives. His pressure forced quarterback Jayden Daniels into rushed throws and missed opportunities. Parsons' dominance against the Commanders continued, with 11 sacks in 9 games. His versatility allows the Packers to create mismatches and confusion. The Micah Parsons effect was key to the Packers' defensive success. His influence made the Packers' defense a formidable unit. The Packers' defense delivered a dominant performance against Washington. They held the Commanders to 230 total yards, their lowest under Jayden Daniels. The Packers' pass rush sacked Daniels 4 times and hit him 12 times. The run defense was equally strong, limiting Washington to 51 rushing yards. Cornerback Keisean Nixon had a standout game with 5 pass breakups. The Packers' defense has consistently held opponents to 250 or fewer yards. This defensive unit is building an identity of toughness and discipline. The Packers' offensive line was the unsung hero of their victory. Despite injuries, the line provided exceptional pass protection for JordanLove. Backup linemen stepped up, maintaining high-level performance against Washington's defense. The line's run blocking paved the way for Josh Jacobs' productive night. Their effort allowed the Packers to control the clock and wear down the Commanders. The offensive line's depth and resilience were crucial to the win. Their performance showcased the coaching and preparation of the Packers staff. The Commanders' trip to Lambeaufield was a night marked by mounting frustration, missed opportunities, and a sense of disappointment that seemed to grow with every quarter. From the opening kickoff, the energy in the stadium was electric, but it quickly became clear that Washington would be in for a long, difficult evening. The team struggled to find its footing, and the atmosphere shifted from hopeful anticipation to visible frustration among both players and fans. The Commanders' offense never seemed to settle into a rhythm, as Green Bay's swarming defense kept them off balance from the very first drive. Every attempt to establish the run or open up the passing game was met with fierce resistance. The Packers defenders flew to the ball, closing gaps and making tackles behind the line of scrimmage, forcing Washington into uncomfortable situations. Quarterback Jayden Daniels was under siege all night, facing relentless pressure from a Green Bay front that seemed to anticipate every snap. Despite his best efforts, Daniels was hurried, hit, and sacked repeatedly, making it nearly impossible to establish any consistency. He finished with 200 passing yards, but those numbers hardly told the story of the constant duress he faced. The offensive line simply could not contain the Packers' aggressive pass rush. Time and again, Green Bay's defensive linemen broke through, collapsing the pocket and forcing Daniels to make rushed decisions. The lack of protection not only stifled the passing attack, but also made it difficult to get the ground game going. With defenders in his face on nearly every play, Daniels had little time to look downfield. As a result, Washington's deep shots were virtually non-existent, and the offense was forced to settle for short, quick throws that rarely moved the chains. The inability to stretch the field allowed the Packers' defense to tighten up even more. Special team struggles only compounded the Commanders' problems. Kicker Matt Gay missed multiple field goals, each miss draining more momentum from the team and adding to the mounting frustration on the sideline. The missed opportunities in the kicking game proved costly, as every point was at a premium in this hard-fought contest. On third downs, the Commanders simply could not convert when it mattered most. They finished the night with a dismal 5 for 16 conversion rate, stalling drives and leaving points on the field. Each failed third down seemed to sap more energy from the team, as frustration mounted with every missed opportunity. As the final whistle blew, the scoreboard told the story. Another tough loss at Lambeau, extending Washington's losing streak at this storied venue to 7 games. The dejection was clear on the faces of both players and fans, who had hoped for a breakthrough but instead witnessed another chapter of frustration. Now, the Commanders must look inward, address their protection issues, and find a way to regroup before their next challenge. The road ahead won't be easy, but with determination and focus, they have a chance to turn things around and put this night of frustration behind them. The Packers' victory came at a cost with Jayden Reed's injury. Reed suffered a broken collarbone, sidelining him for a significant period. His absence is a blow to the Packers' offense, losing a versatile playmaker. The Commanders also faced injuries, losing Austin Eckler and Dietrich Wise Jr. The Packers must adapt, relying on other receivers to step up. Tucker Kraft's breakout performance becomes even more crucial. The victory is bittersweet, highlighting the fragility of success in the NFL. The Packers must navigate these challenges as they continue their season. The Packers and Commanders are on different trajectories after this game. Green Bay's 2-0 start signals a promising season ahead. They face the Browns next, confident in their offensive and defensive capabilities. The Packers' depth and resilience were tested and proven. Washington, however, faces uncertainty with offensive line vulnerabilities. Protecting Jayden Daniels is a priority as they prepare for the Raiders. The Commanders must address their flaws to compete with NFC elites. The Packers look like a complete team, ready for a deep postseason run. The Commanders must regroup and find solutions to their challenges.